Right, now we're going to look at figures in the landscape, and in a moment or two we're going to find how easy it is to draw these figures in the landscape. But don't worry, you're not going to have to learn how to draw this sort of detail in your figures. Now the first thing I want you to notice is that for centuries artists have used the height of the head as a key measure in measuring proportions of man and woman, and what they've said, generally speaking, is that the human being, the full-grown human being, is about 7.5 heads tall. Now the middle of the human being, or half their height, is normally found around the groin area and not, as many people believe, around the waist or the belly button area. Now one of the biggest faults in people new to drawing and painting, and when they're trying to do figures, is that they do the head far too big. So this is why I'm saying this 7.5 heads proportion is such a useful figure. And just the last thing I just want to mention on this short introduction to the male and female figure is the arms. You can see that when a male stands upright, his arms or his hands and fingertips reach down just below the halfway, just below the groin area, whereas with the woman the relative proportions mean that the arms or the fingertips actually reach down a little bit further to the sort of mid-thigh area. But remember, we're painting landscapes first and foremost. By and large, we don't need any of the sort of detail in that we've put here, and one of the things we certainly don't need is much, if any, detail in the faces.